Let's say you need Social Security to be a part of your income. You may want to consider either filing it and retiring when you file it or delaying it for a partially higher benefit. Welcome to the Retire on Time podcast. I'm Mike Decker with David Franson. We're going to answer your retirement questions. Just submit them to 913-363-1234. Just text that number and we'll feature them on the show. As always, remember this is not financial advice. David, what do we got here?
Hey, Mike, should I take Social Security early and invest it instead of waiting for a higher benefit?
It depends on your intention of those funds. Simply put, if you're looking for yourself as income, like let's say you need Social Security to be a part of your income, you may want to consider either filing it and retiring when you file it or delaying it for a partially higher benefit. Okay, so Social Security, like for those who have 500,000 or less saved for retirement, there's a good chance Social Security is a large part of their retirement plan or income source. Therefore, it might make sense to work until 70 years old and then file, just because you need a higher benefit to survive.
You're right. Okay.
Now, for those that have $2, $3, $5 million, for example, you might not even need Social Security. But let's say you're working and you just enjoy your work.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to file before full retirement age. Usually it's 67 years old for most people, because if you're earning W-2 income or 1099 income and you file for Social Security, there's a reduction of your benefits. It's just inefficient.
Okay.
So wait until 67 years old, and you might say, well, but I could have a higher benefit. I could, file for benefit early and invest it. What do I want? If you want your money to go to legacy purposes, and you say, well, I don't need the money from 67 to 70 years old. I don't need that much of a bump for my income stream. There you can have multiple six figures if you just take your income from Social Security at 67, 68, 69 years old. Just take it and reinvest it into the market and never touch it. You get to pass those assets on basically tax-free, assuming your estate is not $12 million or whatever the estate tax exemption is. But you can pass it over, right, tax-free, because they will get the after-tax or the brokerage account stock with a step-up in basis. That's a fancy way of saying they inherit the stock and they don't pay the capital gains tax. They're going to get a new entry-level point.
It starts at zero. That is their basis, whatever the value of the portfolio is.
If you're moving the Amazon stock over to them at X rate, or you bought SPY or VOO, and whatever the price is upon date of death or thereabouts, those rules can change. But that's roughly what their basis is, or what they'll pay capital gains on.
Okay.
That's a very tax efficient way for legacy planning.
Yeah, totally.
And so if you don't really need the extra income, you have enough, and you're like, well, I might as well just give it. I want to give it to the kids. I want to give it to charity. I want to do something with it. You could take it and invest it and then gift it away as you see fit, because brokerage funds are not subject to RMDs. Brokerage funds you're not forced to be taxed on it. I mean, you're going to get taxed on the dividends, but the S&P 500 barely pays a dividend anyway. Russell 2000 doesn't really pay a dividend much anyway. And those are fancy terms of just, these are indexes people like.
Yeah.
They're popular indexes. You could do whatever index you want.
All right.
You can pick whatever ETF you want. But the point is, you have to define the purpose of your money. Do you want Social Security to be more focused on income for yourself? And if so, then you're going to plan it in one way. If you don't need the boost or the bump in Social Security, or it's kind of just a nice to have, but you could retire on your own, your intentions are for legacy purposes, you're concerned about longevity, any of those reasons might cause you to want to file earlier and just put it in the market, call it good.
And when you do put Social Security income into the market, it goes into a taxable brokerage account, right?
Yeah, just don't ever sell it.
Okay.
And then it's a non-tax issue.
Because you can't put it in an IRA of any kind.
No.
Yes. Just to clarify.
I mean, I guess. So if you were working.
Okay.
If you were working and your income was below a certain threshold, you could qualify to do like Roth contribution catch-ups, because you're taking the money.
Okay, right.
Technically, and you're earning W-2 income and you're past 67 years old, so you're past full retirement age.
All right.
You could put it in a Roth.
Oh.
If you meet all of the different requirements.
Right. So check on this. everybody out there in YouTube land.
Well, it just makes sure you've got your I's dotted and T's crossed. You're going to pay
Yeah.
taxes on your Social Security benefit.
Yeah. Okay.
You can put it into a Roth if you qualify for it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a contribution,
Yeah.
but you have to be working.
Yes.
And you can't work and earn $1,000 and then put $7,000 or whatever you want into a Roth. There are rules around this, but that
Okay.
is something that some people will do.
Okay. All right. But in general, aside from that situation, it's probably mostly likely going to go in a brokerage.
Yeah, it usually ends up in a brokerage account,
Okay.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So I think that's the Social Security bit. Just know everyone's different.
Right.
We've got retireontime.com, the Social Security Optimizer, is a great way that you can actually run these reports. You can go in there and click around and invest option and click, if I do this or that or the other, what could it look like? It's just hypotheticals. It's not, we're not promising anything here. We're just saying if this, it could be this based on these averages.
Yeah. It's good to have an awareness of the possibilities.
Yep. Try it out. Retireontime.com, Social Security Planner Optimizer.
Okay.
It's right there in the resources.
Love it.
Well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to tell a friend, leave a rating, or subscribing to us wherever you get your podcast and or on YouTube for the best experience. It's on YouTube, and you better believe it. We are going to be casting more instructional videos, case studies, and so much more on YouTube. So I almost said the YouTube. On YouTube, just go to youtube.com and look for the show How to Retire on Time. Will pop right up. Thank you for spending your time, your most precious asset, with us today. If you need any help, just go to retireontime.com and click Talk with a Planner at the top of the page, and we'll be able to help you. Take care.